If you're planning on buying a home in the valley, you may want to look at some of these pros and cons of buying in the wintertime. Hey, I'm Alex, I'm your host, and today we're going to talk about buying a home in the winter, if it's worth it or not. Now, one of the biggest reasons why I encourage some of my buyers to purchase a home in the winter instead of the other seasons is simply due to less competition. In the wintertime, especially around the holiday season, a lot of people aren't thinking about buying a home and are going to wait until the spring or summer. If they're waiting until spring or summer, that means there's simply less people that you're competing against with your offer in on a home. So you could potentially get better terms or a much better deal since you don't have other people putting in offers on the same home as you. Now, while there may be less competition, one of the biggest cons to buying in the winter is there's also less homes for sale on the market. So a lot of buyers that are waiting until spring or summer to buy, same thing with the sellers. They're waiting till spring or summer to sell their homes. So you may not have quite as many options to choose from in the winter versus other seasons. Now, the next pro and con both have to do with the timing and scheduling of your transaction. So, a big bonus to buying in the winter is a lot of times loan officers, appraisers, home inspectors, they're not quite as busy as they are in the summer and springtime, so they can get to your transaction much quicker, leading to a faster close, get your keys sooner. Now, on the flip side of that, a con is, especially with holidays, we do face some delays every once in a while due to banks being closed on holidays. So anything that has to do with your loan, getting an appraiser out there, if there is a holiday weekend coming up, things will get pushed back. So for example, if there's recently was Thanksgiving, so instead of just the normal 2-day weekend, we had a 4-day weekend with Thanksgiving where everything was closed. Plus, the day before, a lot of companies closed early. So, nearly 5 days out of your transaction that are pushed back. Another huge benefit to buying in the winter is a lot of times the sellers are highly motivated. If they're choosing to sell in the winter, especially around the holiday season, they probably have a specific need and reason why they're selling. They're not just testing out the waters to see if their house can sell for a certain amount. They're probably going to be more flexible because they want to get the home off of their hands. So this could lead to maybe more repairs for you, better terms, maybe some credits. Overall, they're just probably a little bit more flexible during this time. Now, the last downside to purchasing in the winter is due to the weather. It's simply not as fun to go look at homes when it's rainy or cold outside versus when the weather is nice. There also is the issue of the time change. So in the summer, we can be out looking at homes till 8 p.m., but in the winter, we're kind of limited due to the shorter days, especially because I only show homes during the day to make sure that buyers can see the home in its full potential. So we are a little bit more limited on time. However, some of these weather changes can be a benefit because your home during the inspection is being tested to its full advantage. Make sure there's no air leaks, seals. So this colder weather can actually be a good time to inspect your home, make sure that everything is functioning properly. Now, if you are curious about the home buying process, I do have a buyer's guide that is linked below that is free for you and downloadable. If you have any questions, please reach out to me directly. I'd be happy to help you, or put them in the comment section below so we can get everyone's opinion and get those questions answered.